Gospel Music USA, your home on the television for great Southern gospel music. My name is Danny Jones. I'm with Singing News Magazine, and this is...
Hi, I'm Mike LeFevre with the LeFevre Quartet. And Danny, I just noticed you're out here with your phone. That's kind of unusual.
Yeah, it is. I mean, usually we set them on the table over there, but, you know, we're missing the woman that stands right here, and she's not been with us for a few episodes, but we wanted to prove to you that she still exists. So there she is right there. That's her picture right there. Karen Peck Gooch of Karen Peck and New River. She is coming back. Yes. She's on special assignment. She's traveling the whole world, as a matter of fact, so she'll arrive at some point.
She'll be back.
Anyway, we have a great group with us today, Mike, and I want you to tell all of those folks out there about the guys known as Avenue.
Yeah, if you love gospel music, which obviously do because you're watching this show today, you're going to love these guys all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. He already said it. Listen to Avenue.
Anticipating, the holy hosts are waiting. A brand new song in heaven will be sung. They've made a preparation for a happy celebration. The day of promise, Jesus soon will come. We'll sing around the throne of glory some sweet day, happy day. We'll join in heaven's story some sweet day. Happy days will be an everlasting song, and all the saints will sing along. Hallelujahs on and on. Some sweet day, happy day.
Dear friend, you must get ready for that final journey. Oh, won't you plan to come and go along? We will stand together in the sweet forever. Some happy day we'll sing a happy song. We'll sing around the throne of glory some sweet day, happy day. We'll join in heaven's story some sweet day. Happy days will be an everlasting song, and all the saints will sing along. Hallelujahs on and on. Some sweet day, happy day. We'll sing around the throne of glory some sweet day, happy day. We'll join in heaven's story some sweet day. Happy days will be an everlasting song, and all the saints will sing along. Hallelujahs on and on. Some sweet day, happy day. We'll sing around the throne of glory some sweet day, happy day. We'll join in heaven's story some sweet day. Happy days will be an everlasting song, and all the saints will sing along. Hallelujahs on and on. Some sweet day, happy day. Some glad day I'll fly away. Some sweet day, happy day. Some sweet day, happy day. Oh, it is so good to be on the program today, and we want to do something for you right now. We love new songs, and we love old songs, and when Jacob joined our group, the first song that we sang together was a song we all grew up on called What a Day That Will Be. Now, we don't have any music for it here today, boys, and so let's do it just like the first time we sang together. So, Jacob, I'm going to give you the key on the piano over here, and come up here and sing for us.
There is coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, and no more tears to dim the eyes. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. And there'll be no sorrow there, and no more burdens to bear.
No more sickness and no more pain, and no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. Oh, what a day, what a glorious day that will be. And what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. And when he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA. I'm Mike LeFevre sitting here, Danny Jones right here. On the sofa over here we have Avenue, and that's a little bit of an unusual name for a gospel music group. How did that name come about?
Casey?
Well, you know what? We are passionate about two things, passionate about a lot of things, but two things that really stand out to us are the gospel and music. And so when we thought about a group name, we thought music is a wonderful avenue in which to share the gospel. And then also, if you're born again, then we're on the avenue to heaven together. And so that's where it comes from.
Well,
Very good.
That is certainly different than the theory you had earlier.
That is, but it worked.
It worked. It worked.
I'm just telling you.
I'm not even going to begin to try to explain to you what he was thinking earlier. And for those of you who have sent in letters and emails about why is always someone laughing when the show opens, it's very simple, because we go to the extreme to throw each other off course. And Mike is very easy to get rattled. So once we learned that, it was on.
Well,
okay,
I would say Karen is too, and we get Danny too. But let's get back to Avenue.
Right.
Let's get on this.
See, he got rattled right there.
That rabbit trail here.
That's right.
I do have something I wanted to know. I'm fascinated with the fact that y'all are so young and love gospel music. Where do you see the future? Where do you see the future of gospel music? What do you? I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in Illinois, so I didn't get out of the state much, right? So when I went to concerts, it was a bunch of older folks, and last year was my first year at National Quartet Convention, and so I saw a lot of younger people, and when I started traveling, these guys started seeing young people. I'm like, this is really cool. Gives me a different perspective. So I hope to keep seeing that. For me, I know it can be something that people don't always love stylistically, but I think the lyrics in it and the songs, the testimony it tells is unbeatable.
Right, that's one thing we talked about earlier. What has kept gospel music alive all the way back to, even the early 1900s to now? It's the message found within the music. The message never gets old.
That's right. Styles come and go.
Right, styles come and go, but the lyrics, they're still the same.
What would you say in another 30 years down the road? What would you like people to look back and say your contribution was to gospel music?
I'm one of those kids that was raised in church, and thought I was saved. I prayed the prayer in Sunday school class and went on living my life thinking I was saved. And it wasn't until I got on the road and started meeting all these incredible people and experiencing these services to where it truly hit me that I needed to be saved. And I got saved on the road. And gospel music was a huge contribution to that. And in traveling, we see it every week, as I'm sure you do too, that there's people all over the country and the world that are in the exact same situation. So I just want, to be, I don't even want to say remember, but just that I was an encourager, and that I never failed to share my testimony with anybody, because there's so many people out there who are in the exact same position I was.
There's a lot of lost people. We sing to so many people. Predominantly we sing to Christian people or people that have been churched, but that doesn't mean everybody is saved.
Right,
so,
absolutely.
So we've got a great work to do and a great calling on your life. I love to see young folks doing that for sure.
And one thing you're doing, you're mixing some classic songs with some newer songs. So let's touch on some of those classic songs. What's your all-time favorite hymn?
My all-time favorite hymn would probably be Amazing Grace. It just it wraps up and I know we can't even put it into words how good God is and what He's done just in my life, but there really is no other word for grace except amazing, and so that would be my favorite hymn. And I do love mixing of the new with the old, and listening to the boys talk here, and their perspective on gospel music. He's 24, 22, and I'm 41, and we love to take old songs and make them new, because people remember those songs and they're still blessed by those songs. But making them new is reaching out to an audience that maybe are a little more their age, And so being able to take some of those hymns and redo them just a little bit, and then add in the new songs, that's the goal with this, to be an encourager. But musically, it's something everybody wants to listen to, so that way they can be blessed by the words.
All right, if we want to learn more about Avenue, where do people go?
Just go to www.avenuetrio.com, or we're on all forms of social media. You can find us at Avenue Trio on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. So
everywhere.
Yes.
One of gospel music's rising new artists, and that's the great thing about gospel music. There's always somebody new coming along. We want you to come back in just a few moments. There is plenty more music on the way. We're going to even let Mike talk a little bit more. Don't go anywhere. Do not touch that dial. You might miss something that you will love. See you right back here in just a few moments on Gospel Music USA. Welcome back to Gospel Music USA, and let us encourage you to visit Facebook and look for the official Gospel Music USA Facebook page. Like the page, share the pictures, share all the content, tell everyone you know about Gospel Music USA. And Mike, also too, we need to send out a very special thank you to all of the TV shows or stations out there who are growing. Yes, it is growing. We have folks in California who see the program, Louisiana, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Florida, a whole lot of great places. And if you're in one of those areas where you don't always get to see the program on TV, you can see Gospel Music USA online. And where do they go for that, Mike?
www.watc.tv.
Very good. You did that well.
Thank you.
So wherever you see Gospel Music USA, we appreciate it a whole bunch. Hey, we've got a great group for you right now. These guys, well, they've been a part of gospel music for only a short time, but they're doing great, and they come to us from Music City, USA. You know where that is, don't you?
I do. That's better known as Nashville.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, would you make welcome Avenue?
Body is a temple, a place where Jesus dwells. He paid the price on Calvary, and I'm not about to sell. From the day he started building, he's been my dearest friend. Construction's not completed, but the carpenters moved in. This house is built on amazing grace, anchored in the rock of ages, bought by the blood of the Lamb, recorded in the Bible pages. The floors are holy ground, and the walls are made of praise, and the devil can't tear it down. It's built on amazing grace. Some folks are building houses on nothing but shifting sand. When the angry storms are raging, they fall to the winds of man. Sin has built a lot of mansions that I cannot afford, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. This house is built on amazing grace, anchored in the rock of ages, bought by the blood of the Lamb, recorded in the Bible pages. floors are holy ground, and the walls are made of praise, and the devil can't tear it down. It's built on amazing grace. This house is built on amazing grace, anchored in the rock of ages, bought by the blood of the Lamb, recorded in the Bible pages. The floors are holy ground, and the walls are made of praise, and the devil can't tear it down. It's built on amazing grace. This house is built on amazing grace, anchored in the rock of ages, bought by the blood of the Lamb, recorded in the Bible pages. The floors are holy ground, and the walls are made of praise, and the devil can't tear it down. It's built on amazing grace.
Here's a song that we consider our mission. And if you know Jesus as your Savior and Lord, this is your mission too. Listen, reach the world.
It all starts with just one voice that takes a stand, that makes a choice to live for God and not hesitate to tell the world about amazing grace. One day that seed somehow breaks through. Where there was one, there now stands two, and soon another takes his hand. A ray of hope that spreads across the land, across the mountains, across the sea. Soon others join in harmony. They found the cross still standing strong, and soon a mighty chorus sings along. Go reach the world, touch one more soul, bring one more lamb back to the fold. Each soul another flag unfurled, each voice another chance to reach the world. Don't let me pray, Lord, for wealth or fame, a spark that sets the world aflame, but help me reach the lost and alone, to tell of joy and hope where hope is gone. Go reach the world, touch one more soul, bring one more lamb back to the fold. Each soul another flag unfurled, each voice another chance to reach the world. Each voice another, each voice another, each voice another, each voice another, each voice another chance to reach the world. tears falling, Martha found Jesus. She questioned why Lazarus had died. When she had thus spoken, her doubts were then silenced. He walked toward the body and cried, Lazarus, come forth. Awake like the morning. Arise with new hope. A new life is born. Lazarus, come forth from death now awaken. For Jesus has spoken, death's chains have been broken. Lazarus, come forth. The tomb was now empty. Martha stopped crying. Her brother now stood by her side. The Pharisees wondered about what had happened. How could one now live who had died? The reason this story gives hope to so many is although we know we must die, our bodies won't stay there in cold and dark silence. We'll hear Jesus cry from on high. Children, come forth, awake like the morning. Arise with new hope, a new life is born. Children, come forth from death now awaken. For Jesus has spoken, death's chains have been broken. Children, come forth. For Jesus has spoken, death's chains have been broken. My children, come forth. Children, come forth. Children, come forth.
Fantastic, fantastic, guys. This is the group Avenue that y'all have. Is it Avenue or Avenue Trio? Which do you prefer?
Well, it's just Avenue.
Avenue,
Yeah, just
okay.
Avenue.
All right, you said on your website, though, it's Avenue Trio.
It is, avenuetrio.com, and that's just because Avenue was already taken, so avenuetrio.com.
Well, y'all have done an excellent job today. Great songs, and I think we're going to hear another one in just a minute. But before we do, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining us here on Gospel Music USA. We want to invite you back next week to see us again. We've got more great gospel music next week. Go to Gospel Music USA Facebook page and hit like on there and follow what we're doing here on Gospel Music USA. Always great music, and today has been no exception. I want you to know, y'all guys, these guys did an excellent job, and we've been honored to have you all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And you got another one coming up right now, don't you? You're going to go back in time a little bit on this song, though, right?
We are. We're going to go back. So whether you're in the studio or whether you're at home, you can clap along and sing Heaven's Jubilee with us.
All right, here's Avenue.
Some bright morning we shall see Jesus in the air, coming after you and me, joy is ours to share. What rejoicing there will be when the saints shall rise, heading for that jubilee yonder in the sky. Oh, what singing, oh, what shouting,
on that happy morning when we all shall rise. Oh, our glory, hallelujah, when we meet our blessed Savior in the sky. Well, with all the heavenly hosts we begin to sing, singing in the Holy Ghost, how the heavens will ring. Millions there will join the song, with them we shall be, praising Christ through ages long, heaven's jubilee. Oh, I'm singing, oh, I'm shouting, on that happy morning when we all shall rise. Oh, our glory, hallelujah, when we meet our blessed Savior in the sky. Well, when we meet our blessed Savior in